Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're looking at something honestly just truly audacious. We're breaking down the anatomy of an AI build, but not just any build. We're talking about going from a single spoken voice prompt all the way to a fully functioning full-stack application. Like literally ditching the keyboard entirely for the initial architectural build and relying purely on vocal dictation to construct complex, multi-layered software. I know, it sounds straight out of science fiction, right? But the technology is already here, and we're going to break down exactly how it works.
Okay, let's dive into this because the whole premise here is absolutely fascinating. Can you really code a full-stack app using just a microphone? Well, we're looking at an incredible demonstration involving the Antigravity engine, which uses Gemini to process spoken words. And to be clear, this isn't your basic everyday voice-to-text. No way. This is an engine that actually listens to your architectural demands and instantly translates them into complex code and infrastructure. It's wild.
Section 1. The Magic Voice Prompt. So here's the exact dictated prompt from our source. The user literally just pressed record and said, build a multi-page app with Vite. Use subagents for all the parts of the building process. Create a multilingual application that's written in English, Hindi, Spanish, Chinese, and Japanese. We'll use Docker Compose to orchestrate the services. The app will be a note-taking app that lets us write in Markdown and preview it, as well as being able to share notes with the URL. The backend with Go should use SQLite to store the notes and also create a marketing site for it. Phew! What makes this even possible is that Gemini has a native understanding of coding languages and specific tech products. It already knows what Vite, Go, and SQLite actually are, which makes it vastly superior to standard voice-to-text systems that would, likely stumble hard over those developer-specific terms.
Let's just hit pause for a second and break down the massive scope of that single, continuous voice prompt. From just a few seconds of talking, the AI engine is being asked to do some serious heavy lifting. I mean, look at this list. It has to spin up a Vite front-end, architect a Go back-end, set up SQLite for note storage, orchestrate the whole shebang using Docker Compose, make the app available in 5 different languages, and, oh yeah, on top of all that, build a separate marketing site. The sheer breadth of this request really sets the stage for a highly complex full-stack implementation process.
Section 2. Powering up subagents.
And this brilliantly illustrates the power of what we call subagents. Basically, a subagent is a specialized AI entity spawned by the main system to autonomously handle a specific task. In this build, the engine actually spun up a subagent specifically acting as a DevOps and QA engineer. This little subagent literally runs through the application, tests it, and tries to complete tasks by calling the API. You can have subagents wear totally different hats, like a front-end agent doing its thing while a back-end agent handles its own tasks. But what's even wilder is that with Antigravity, one subagent can come up with a plan and spontaneously spawn its own subagents to orchestrate various parts of the workload. It's like a fractal of AI workers.
Now, to ground this somewhat abstract concept of autonomous AI workers, the system uses highly relatable developer commands, for instance, slash commands. You can type something like /goal to give these agents a relentless target to hit. You're essentially commanding your own personal AI workforce.
So the crucial point is how these commands actually drive the subagents. With that /goal command, a developer can say, hey, I want you to create a goal where we get 100% test coverage. The subagents will then continuously run the tests, find the failures, and automatically make the necessary code changes over and over again until they hit that 100% metric. You can even tell the AI to push back on you or grill you to really refine the implementation plan before it even starts building.
Section 3. Docker and SQLite integration.
Let's move to and see how this builds systemically. Based on that initial voice prompt, the subagent seamlessly initialized the Vite front end and constructed the Go back end. But the real magic of this full-stack implementation process, that happens in steps 3 and 4. The agent successfully integrated SQLite to act as the lightweight, reliable database for storing all those markdown notes. Then, to ensure these totally disparate pieces could communicate flawlessly, the agents automatically wrote the configurations to orchestrate all the services using Docker Compose. Wrapping a Vite front end, a Go back end, and an SQLite database into a neat Docker Compose setup usually requires a lot of manual configuration and debugging from a developer. But here, the AI handled the entire orchestration autonomously.
Section 4. Testing the final build.
The results here are incredibly exciting. When the developer gave a simple final instruction to just run the app, the build verification proved highly successful. The site loaded correctly, the Markdown in the note-taking app was rendering perfectly, the share URLs, which allow users to share their notes, were actively working, proving that the Go backend and the SQLite database were successfully connected and talking to the front end. The entire application was running seamlessly, and remember, this was based purely on the instructions triggered by that initial voice dictation. It's just unbelievable.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the localization feature. Remember how part of the prompt asked for the app to be available in English, Hindi, Spanish, Chinese, and Japanese? Well, the test confirmed that the translation feature worked flawlessly. The system successfully and automatically localized the interface from English to Spanish right out of the box, fulfilling that specific requirement of the vocal prompt perfectly.
So how exactly is it pulling this off without just producing absolute chaos? Well, it's vital to understand that this isn't just magic. It's relying on specific, solid tech frameworks. When we look under the hood to see what skills Antigravity utilized to pull off this massive orchestration, we see it was reading and utilizing tools like modern web guidance and the Chrome MCB. Basically, it draws on established best practices and documentation to ensure the code the sub-agents are writing actually adheres to modern development standards.
Which brings us to the ultimate takeaway from this explainer. We've just watched a complex, multi-language, full-stack application, complete with a Go backend, SQLite storage, and Docker Compose orchestration, be willed into existence through a single spoken paragraph and a team of autonomous sub-agents. As this technology matures, the heavy lifting of infrastructure setup and basic coding might just disappear entirely. So I leave you with this to ponder. How will autonomous orchestration shift your own daily development workflows?